Hey folks, Jiminy Critic here, and I'm going to talk to you today about the entertainment spectacular, the new movie that's coming out, Michael Jackson's This Is It. It's directed by Kenny Ortega. He was famous for the recent High School Musicals 1, 2, and 3. He was a director on those. It's rated PG. It's almost just shy of 2 hours long, about 112 minutes. Anybody that loves Michael Jackson is going to run out and see this film anyway, so it doesn't matter if it was good or bad or ugly. Fans are going to go see this movie just because it's about him and about that show that never happened and whatnot. I want to give you a quick, different perspective from Jiminy Critic. I never was or was not really ever a big Michael Jackson fan throughout growing up in my life. Of course, I knew of him. I knew of the Jackson 5, heard of Michael Jackson, heard of all his turbulent times through the 90s up through now. I knew a number of his songs, a number of the Jackson 5 songs and so forth, but I certainly was not like a diehard fan. So when I realized as a critic I was going to go review this movie early, I can't say that I was going into it full of love and admiration and I can't wait for this. So I want to come to you from that perspective as somebody that wasn't just a diehard Michael Jackson fan. And I got to say this, when that man gets on stage, I think that's where he is the most comfortable in his, or was in his entire life, when he was on stage performing for people to make them happy, to love his songs, to do whatever. I think that's when he was the most, if you want to use the word, normal, or his greatness in entertainment really showed. This movie, This Is It, for a skeptic, a guy like me that really wasn't a big fan, I really did like this movie. I enjoyed it. I would recommend people to go see it. Again, for entertainment purposes, watching this guy on stage, then of course this film is a lot of rehearsal stuff, practice things, but they have many of his songs, almost the full song being acted out on stage and making corrections here and there. And you can really see that this guy was a performer, and it's pretty understandable when you watch this why the world was in love with Michael Jackson and his music. So from the critic, who is actually a critic of Michael Jackson from time to time, I recommend that you go check out this documentary musical movie, This Is It, starring Michael Jackson, and let me know what you think. That's it.